Hello YouTube, Shock16 back once again for the Renegade Master. Another video response. Like I say, I'm just settling into the new flat at the minute, the new gaff at the minute. So I'm going to start off getting back on the channel with a few video responses. Whatever, we all like a video response. 10 question things, this time 10 questions fighting style from none other than fellow YouTuber SpritesNbytes. Great dude, the Ginger Geordie. I think he's a Geordie, isn't he? It sounds Geordie. Newcastle. Yeah, I think he's Geordie. Biker Grove, Ant and Deck, all that shit. So yeah, check him out, SpritesNbytes. Link in the low bar. 10 questions, fighting style. Here we go. So question number 1. What's the first fighting game you can ever remember playing? Well, technically, it would have been a game called Boxing on the Atari 2600, which was like an overhead view, bird's eye view, 2 boxes. Weren't bad for that kind of generation, but I think the first proper one-on-one fighter, it's got to be Street Fighter 2, isn't it? I think that's probably most people's first fighting. That's where it all started from me. Arcade cabinet, Street Fighter 2. Do you know what I mean? Special moves, one-on-one, great characters, great entertainment. I think that's going to be most people's answers. If it's not, then fair play. But yeah, for me, Street Fighter 2. Question number 2. What is your favourite fighting game series? Well, I've already mentioned Street Fighter 2, but it's probably between Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter Alpha series. I think, I'm probably in the minority here, but I think the Alpha games are just about on par with the actual Street Fighter 2 games. I just love that old art style that Capcom use. You know, they use it on the Marvel kind of games as well, don't they? Brilliant. I just think they're brilliant. Now Tekken and Mortal Kombat as well, aren't they? That's a good franchise as well, isn't it? They're kind of different styles of games, aren't they? I'm going to go with either Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter Alpha series, but close behind is Tekken and Mortal Kombat. Question number 3, arcade stick or joypad? Depends what game I am playing. If I'm playing something like Mortal Kombat or Tekken, I do prefer the joypad. Street Fighter, I kind of prefer joystick. Same with Killer Instinct. I think that plays a lot better. Doing the combos is easier to do with the joystick. And if my laptop don't fucking shut up. Sorry, I've got my phone connected to it in a minute. I did a firmware update on my phone and it keeps fucking playing up. Whatever, you don't need to know that. So yeah, joystick or control pad, depends what game I'm playing basically. Both is good. If I'm playing on the AES, joystick. Any way to go in it. Can you actually get joy pads for the AES? Let me know. Question number 4. What are the 3 characters you're most comfortable playing as? Street Fighter, it's got to be Ken in it. Good old Kenneth. He's got like all of Ryu's moves, but slightly better. He's a cooler character, isn't he? He's a cool cat, Kenneth. I like Ryu, he's kind of like the secondary pick, but yeah, it's got to be Kenneth. Tekken, it's got to be Law, although Tekken 3, I do like what the other guy called. Oh, fucking hell, I can't remember his name now. I used him on the Friday Night Fight, I can't remember his name now. But him. The third one would probably have to be Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. But unmasked Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 3, he was a beast. So yeah, Kenneth, Law, and Sub-Zero, unmasked. Question number 5, which fighting game got you the most angry and why? Now a lot of fighting games make me angry. They just do. Fighting games is kind of like one of my main kind of genres for getting shouty and angry at. But one that has got me angry just a couple of days actually ago was Tekken 2. I was playing it as part of Ninja Beer Hug's 52 game challenge. I thought I was challenging myself to complete it with one of the characters that I didn't like the most, which was June, and then one of my favourite characters, which was Law, which I did. So I completed it with both of them. But it was the second to last boss, Kazuya. He is such a fucking spam merchant. You could be kicking his ass, he'd get his life down to about that much, and then he does this move, he spams this move, and he'll kick your ass every time. And it's just fucking what I call game cheating. It's like it can't play by the rules, it knows it's going to get its arse handed to it, so it just comes out with this bullshit move. So yeah, that was getting me angry. I did scream a couple of times at Tekken 2. Question number 6. If you could be a fighting game character, who would you be and why? I'd probably be Sonya Blade because I'm fit, I can fight, and I've got big titties, and I could just stand in the mirror looking at myself naked all day. Other than that, M. Bison.
Of course!
Question number 7. If you could bring two companies together and merge them to bring you one fighting game, which companies would it be? It'd probably have to be Midway for Mortal Kombat and Rare for Killer Instinct. If Rare's still making it, Rare not a company no more, is it? It's like, is it Microsoft or something like that that's doing it? I don't know. But yeah, Rare originally made Killer Instinct, didn't they? And I think Midway originally made Mortal Kombat. So Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, clash of two games, two of my favourite games of all time. So yeah, Killer Instinct is a very underrated game, I reckon. It's one of those games that it took combinations to a whole new level, and I'm kind of disappointed at what Microsoft are doing with it on the Xbox One at the minute. I'm not saying it's a shit game, it's not. It's a good game, but it's the way that they're doing it. All DLC and stuff like that, and you've got to buy characters separate. Put all the characters in one game, put it on one disc, and give me Killer Instinct for the Xbox One. That's what I want. I don't want digital download. I don't want to buy single characters. Do you know what I mean? Microtransactions for different characters. But yeah, anyway, if I could merge it with another game, Mortal Kombat, bob on. It would be like Mortal Kombat with a combination steroid overdose thing. It'd be wicked. Question 8. Which video game series which currently doesn't have a fighter, is that right? Have a fighting game would work just as good as a fighting game also? That's a tough question, you know, because I was going to go with something like Streets of Rage, with it with being like a side-scrolling beat 'em up. That might work. And I was going to say Double Dragon, but then I remember they did that kind of Double Dragon thing, and that was a shower of shit. Then I was going to say Ninja Turtles, but then I can remember Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter, and that was a shower of shit as well, weren't it? So I don't really know. I would like to see a game though, like a bit like Smash Brothers, but not Smash Brothers. Kind of like an all-star kind of fighting, where it's got like all the mascots from all over. So you've got Crash Bandicoot, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario, Zelda. Do you know, it's like bet from all the see all the companies come together. So you've got like Sony, Microsoft. So you've got a bit of like Master Chief in there from Xbox, and I don't know, probably Drake from Uncharted or something. Do you know what I mean? Like basically all come together. So you've got Sega, Nintendo, SNK, like Neo Geo, whatever. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, Sega, and Neo Geo and stuff like that, all in one game. That would be excellent. Question number 9. Which retro fighter do you think should make a comeback? Now, I was going to agree with what Champion 2D Rob chose on his response, but which was Darkstalkers, by the way. But it's got to be Street Fighter Alpha, innit? Like I mentioned, I think I'm in a minority where I think Street Fighter Alpha series is kind of on par with Street Fighter 2, just about, and yeah, why not? Bring back the Alpha series. Street Fighter Alpha 4. Do it. Do it. And question number 10, final question. Who in the world of YouTube would you like to challenge to a fighting game of your choosing? Now, I don't really want to say too much, because I do have something in mind coming for future of my channel. It's going to be kind of a spin-off of the Friday Night Fight. So yeah, you're going to see the kind of people that, I want to get involved with it on that. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of cop out and go with Spritenbytes answer and just throw down like the 16-bit brothers, a gauntlet, do you know what I mean? All 4 of them, one after another, see how many of them I could beat, if any. The game I would choose, probably Tekken, something like that. The first Tekken. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. So there you go, guys. 10 questions, 10 answers, fighting style. Pow! Why not do your own response? Like I said, check out the links below to SpritesNbytes and also Champion 2D Rob, artist formerly known as Tino777. Can people on YouTube stop changing their fucking names, please? Confusing the shit out of me. So yeah, because it was Rob's video that I saw this response through. Do you know what I mean? Through his video, I saw these 10 questions through. Anyway, check them out. I've been Shock16. This has been 10 questions, fighting style, and I'm out of here. See you in a bit. Bow!